This man never expected it. After training a single parry skill for 14 long years, he couldn't even defeat the weakest goblin. Newbie adventurers could slay goblins with ease, while Nora had to fight with all his strength just to end in a draw. But what stunned the princess was this: the goblin wasn't ordinary. It was the Goblin King. A casual strike from the Goblin King could kill an A-rank adventurer outright. Yet Noro not only blocked its attacks, he did so effortlessly. Princess Kirisu grew more determined to become Noru's disciple. Noro, however, had no idea how strong he truly was. Since Kirisu revealed her identity as a princess and insisted on staying by his side to learn, Noro only grew more frustrated. He wanted to drive her away, convinced he had nothing to teach. The best way to prove his weakness, he thought, was through real combat. So he took Kirisu to the Adventurers Guild, asking for a quest they could take together. The guildmaster explained that while Kirisu, as a B-rank adventurer, could accept nearly any quest, Noro was only F-rank. Even averaged together, they were only allowed goblin hunts. To the guildmaster's surprise, Noru's eyes lit up with excitement. For most adventurers, goblins were a rite of passage, but Noru as an F-rank had never been able to take such a quest. Thanks to Kirisu, he finally had his chance. But the forest yielded no goblins at all. Just as they considered giving up, Kirisu sensed a strange aura. When they approached, the feeling vanished until Noro noticed a goblin corpse hanging from a tree. He pointed it out, and Kirisu detected a hidden magical presence nearby. Breaking the barrier revealed the truth: the Goblin King. Kirisu was speechless, but Noro, who had never seen such a monster, thought it looked just like the goblins he'd read about in books. Green skin, walking upright, using tools. Wasn't this exactly what goblins were supposed to be? To him, this was just another weak creature. Noro reassured Kirisu and suggested they fight it together. Kirisu misread his calmness as supreme confidence. She believed Noro had sensed the Goblin King all along and had chosen this quest to test himself. The Goblin King struck first. Its aura was terrifying, but Noro didn't flinch. For someone who had practiced parrying for 14 years, no blow felt too much. He could block anything. While Noro drew its attacks, Kirisu launched magic from behind. But the Goblin King dodged with shocking agility, hurling massive tree trunks as if they were twigs. Noro parried each strike, but Kirisu soon realized the real danger. The Goblin King's wounds were healing instantly. Its strength and stamina recovered unnaturally fast, likely powered by the glowing gem embedded in its forehead. Kirisu shouted for Noro to destroy the gem. That was the only way to stop it. But how could he get close when even her spells couldn't touch it? Noro thought for a moment, then proposed a reckless idea. Kirisu should fire her strongest spell at him. He would parry the blast, using the force to propel himself close enough to strike the gem. Kirisu was horrified. What if she killed him instead? But Noro was utterly confident. He told her he wouldn't take the spell head-on, he would deflect it. At that speed, it was the only chance. Trusting him, Kirisu unleashed her most powerful fire magic. Noro caught it with his blade, redirected the blast, and hurled himself forward. His strike shattered the gem. With its source of regeneration gone, the Goblin King's power plummeted. Kirisu finished it off with a blazing inferno, burning the monster to ash. Noro, however, still thought he had barely managed against a mere goblin.